Never in my life have I played something sweatier than the FUT Champs playoffs in FIFA 22. Boys, we've made it to the FUT Champions this weekend. We'll get to play in the Champions Finals. I don't know how I did it. We went 5-4. I'm in Division 5 now in FUT Champions. And yeah, we've made it. So even if I end up losing 20 games, I will still get 2 player picks and a couple of cool packs. And that's if I go 0-20, which is definitely possible knowing my skill level, but we made it. And that is the important part, guys. And on top of that, we've got some packs to open at the beginning of today's episode, which is going to be all about how we traded from 0 to 1 million coins. We're going to be recapping some of the biggest and best trading methods that we used, some of the best investments that we used, and kind of take note of which investments worked, which investments didn't, and then we can use the ones that worked a little bit more as we move forward, guys. But we've got 10 packs in the store. I've actually saved up a couple of cards, a couple of packs because I had so many Saul cards as in my unassigned. So I actually couldn't open these packs after I made them on stream. So now we get to open them on the video. So we've got 10 packs. A lot of them are 2 rare gold players packs. Some of them are for winning 5 games in the playoffs. And our first pack is going to be a board drop Brazilian center back. It's going to be Thiago Silva. Not a very good card, obviously. Only 85 rated. I mean, 85 rated is good, but only 53 pace on an 85 rated. And right now, 85 rateds aren't really that valuable. But once SBCs start rolling out, I'll definitely need that. Anyway, that's a walkout. We got Fabinho in our second pack, and that's one of the first walkouts. Not the first walkout, but one of the first walkouts we've had in FIFA 22 Ultimate Team. I'm starting to think that these packs might be a little bit cracked. These 2-player gold rares, I just got a walkout on our second ever one. We got an 85 in the first one. In the third one, can we get another board? No. Okay, well, that's a lot to ask for, you know? We got an 85 and then an 86. We got to balance it out with a 79. You know, we can't ask for it all. But let's hope to get a walkout that's usable, or at least a player that's usable in our team, even if it's low rated. You know, give me an 80 rated Renato Sanchez. Give me a Lacroix. Not an Odegaard. I actually have Odegaard already, and I think the one I have is also untradeable. It's not. I can send that to the transfer list. I couldn't care less about that guy. We'll go and quick sell him. Get out of my club. Just cannot stand the Libertadores cards. I've got something against them. Next pack is also a non-board drop. It's going to be probably Isco, I'd imagine. And yes, it is. And then we've got Bakambu, who is tradable, so that's nice. Another 500 coins added to the club. And I built all these packs from cards that we've gotten out of squad building challenges already, and most of them were untradeable, so didn't really spend much. I think we used up all the pack luck in the first 2 packs, and now all of the packs are terrible. We got a McTominay and McGregor, 2 Scottish players in the same pack. That's probably pretty rare, actually. All of these are tradable. This one is also tradable. So let's start with this one. We'll move our way across. Now we're looking for the cards that go for a lot. Come on. Oh, silver. How does a silver pop up? How does a silver pop up? There's gold cards in the pack. A silver popped up. I don't get that, EA. I know it's rare, but still. To be fair, there's a good chance the silver rare is better than a lot of non-rare golds. Oh, it's a walkout. Oh my god, it's Pogba! Yo! Tradable Pogba! Tradable Pogba! How much does he go for? How much does he go for? How much does he go for? That might be the best pull of the year. 139k. Yo! At first I thought it was Mbappe until I saw center mid. I kind of myself a little bit there. Still amazing. Got ourselves a Pogba walkout. There's literally 1 rare gold in this pack. 1 rare gold, and we pack Pogba. Now, when it comes to trading to 1 million coins, it gets a lot easier when you pack Pogba, all right? So just throwing that out there, if you want to trade to 1 million coins, have good pack luck. So when we started out, we didn't have any coins, and what I did a lot of was I traded with stadium items, because this year the stadium items, they quick sell for 500 coins, and while it's kind of difficult to get some of these cards now because there's so many people on the game, not as many people are looking at these low budget trading methods anymore. So if you are looking for low budget, you're really basically going from 0k to 10,000 coins, I honestly do suggest bidding on some of these badges, because you can get them for maybe a little bit above discard. Sure, you might not be able to get them for less than discard price, although you can see plenty of people bidding 450, which you can literally quick sell for more than that on these cards. But if you get, you know, badges like Liverpool or Tottenham, even maybe not so much Piemonte Calcio, just because it's not the actual Juventus badge, and that's probably what Juve fans are looking for. But any badge that people would want to use for their team, you know, those are going to be badges that sell for actually more than their discard price. PSG is probably going for over 1,000 coins, you know, so trading with badges is a very good low budget trading method. So that's what you would do, maybe going from 0 to 10,000 coins. And then I really suggest getting in on the 1, 2, 3 method. You can set your filter at anything you want in terms of quality and league. A lot of times I'll go silver rare if league SBCs are out. Sometimes I'll go gold common, especially early in the year, because of how many gold common cards are actually up in price because of advanced SBCs. And you just got to scroll across and find cards that already have bids on them. So right here we've got Junior Kakara. We're going to go ahead and place a bid. Now it's a lot more safe if you were to actually check their prices on FUTBin before you place the bid, but if you're trying to be efficient, most of the cards that you bid on will be profit, because there's no reason that somebody else would be bidding if they can get those cards for less on buy now. So there's no reason they would be bidding on those cards. So that is what I like to do for the 1, 2, 3 method. You can also switch to gold rare. It works fine as well with gold rares, and you're looking for cards with bids on them already. Not too many here. There's one, Tielemans. We'll go ahead and bid 1,500 on him. And Fredericks actually up to 2.1. Let's go ahead and check what he actually goes for. Yeah, I think that's a safe bid. We'll go ahead and place a 2,100 on that. And we'll keep scrolling and see if we can find ourselves maybe one more. Mason Mount, there we go, 83 rated card. So we'll see if we get any of those cards on bid. You won't get all of them. A lot of times the person you outbid will just outbid you back, and a lot of the times I won't even go to the transfer targets. I'll just continue to bid on those cards, and whatever I get, I get. Whatever I don't get, I don't get, and that is totally all right with me. The Pogba sold for 137,000 coins. We've got a ton of these cards right now, and we used this out-of-pack investment to go from really about 500 to 700 to, you know, all the way up to 1,000,000 coins. We were using it a lot, but it can be used at a low budget as well. Out of pack investing is when you're looking at some of the team of the week cards or some of the ones to watch cards or anything that's going out of packs for any promo at all, and the supply gets cut. And this works really well at the beginning of the year for at least the first month of the game. And we saw it with Felipe Anderson. We picked up 25 of these cards, guys. And I actually have mentioned this in 2 other episodes. So I apologize if it's getting a little repetitive, but it's just a prime example of the out-of-pack method. And as you can see, Felipe Anderson is now 9,000 coins. We picked up 25 of them for 2.6K. Pretty much 99% of you guys can buy 25 of Felipe Anderson for 2.6K. Takes 100,000 coins. You turn that 100,000 coins into over 300,000 coins with that one flip over the course of 72 hours. It's a very simple method. It's very effective, and you don't need 100K. You don't have to buy 25 of them. You can just buy 4. And that's a great example because he went out of packs for Team of the Week. And now that we're entering into the weekend, and most of you guys will watch this on Sunday, well, we've seen the games on Saturday. We know probably Locatelli is going to get it in for him based on his 1-0 winner with Juventus today, and he had the goal. So Locatelli is probably going to get an in for him. He's already out of packs now, so he's going to be out of packs until Friday as it is because of ones to watch. However, he's going to be out now probably until Wednesday because of his Team of the Week card, and then his ones to watch card is actually going to go out of packs on Wednesday if he does end up getting the Team of the Week. And there's a ton more games today on Sunday that you got to keep an eye out for. If a player that does really well, that is used a lot in squad building challenges, is going to get a Team of the Week card, go ahead and get in early on that investment before it rises to other investors. As you guys saw, I got in late on Felipe Anderson. I got him for 2.6 instead of 2K flat. So I could have made an extra 600 coins per card. I ended up making bank either way, and I know a lot of you guys did too. You've been sending me messages, which is awesome to see. Same thing for Saul. I got in a little late at 2,200. You could have gotten them for 1,800, but I got a ton of him, and he's out of packs now. I'm just going to wait a couple more days, and I think he'll go over 3,000 coins. I'm hoping he does, and that'll be really nice profit because I've got a ton of him. Same for Locatelli. I'm hoping he gets to 2,000 coins, and I'll be happy with that, and I'll make a ton of coins on those cards going out of packs. But given the fact that Locatelli is going to be likely out of packs for another week and a half, well, I don't think I have too much to worry about in terms of supply on that card. It's not coming back anytime soon. We also use squad building challenges as great resources for trading, and just doing them made us some coins as well. But in terms of trading, we used the FUTBIN trading method, where we would look at hybrid leagues, 7 league boots, or the whole 9 yards, or any of these advanced SBCs. And a lot of the cards that are used in these squad building challenges on FUTBIN, well, they go up and down in price, and when they go up in price on FUTBIN, they'll stop getting used, and then they'll go back down, and you just buy when they're down. Once they go back down, it'll say it's the cheapest solution again. It'll shoot back up, and a lot of cards like Kostil or Zinkernagel or Damsgaard is another card I traded with. Those cards go up and down so much. Çalhanoğlu is another one. So you can get them at 500, sell them, an hour later at 1,200, and then get them again at 500 an hour later, and then sell them for 1,200. It's a really good trading method to use to continue getting that profit. And you can do a lot of cards at once on those. So you can buy, 50 cards of one guy at 500 and just wait an hour, and a lot of times they'll be up at 1,200. The problem with that is, guys, you got to get in and out on those investments very quickly, or it'll be too late, because there is a time constraint on selling those cards. Anyways, after we're done with the squad building challenge resources, a lot of our profit once we got to the higher budgets came from icon flipping. And once we got into the icon flipping, and I started icon flipping at about 500,000 coins, guys, and I would just set it at whatever coin amount I have. So if, I was actually icon trading right now, I would probably set it at 1,200,000 about. But this is when I started icon trading, and we just scroll to the 59th minute, and we would memorize the icon cards prices, and we would see, okay, well, if I know the price in my head of the buy price for every card on this price range, then I'm going to be the quickest person. I won't have to check FUTBIN. I won't have to panic or anything. I'll just know immediately if it's a good deal or not. And that's how I did it. And we ended up getting a couple of great deals on Shearer. I got one on Baggio. I ended up getting another one on Ballack. I got another one on another icon I can't remember. So we've traded like 5 or 6 icons already. We flipped them for well over 100K profit in total if you combine all of them, which isn't a ton for icon trading, because a lot of times you'll get 100K profit on a single icon. But for us, we were gaining, 15,000 coins, 25K, 10K, So it was sort of a high margin of coins that we were putting into it, but it was a quick flip. So even though I was spending maybe 300K on a card and only making 10K in return, it still only took me 30 minutes at the most to do so, which in my head, that's a pretty good ratio, especially when we've got other things that we're trading with at the same time. So, you scroll across, we find some cards like Campbell. I know that's not a good deal. He goes for less than 400 normally. Ian Rush at 280. I don't know his price, so I'd scroll, and if I thought it was a good deal and I didn't know his price, I would check FUTBIN as well. But for Campbell, I knew his price. Fernando Hierro at about 230. I know that's a little bit too high, and you can tell that by just comparing price and seeing that it's not the cheapest on the market. And that's what we did for, it took me a couple hours to get my first flip, but after that, the ball started rolling. And especially after you start memorizing the prices, it gets a lot easier for you. Anyways, we've got a few of these cards on bid using the 1, 2, 3 method. So I'll flip those here in a few minutes. But after we were done using the icon trading method, what we kind of transitioned into was a little bit of informed trading, especially out of pack informed trading, because I like to combine my trading methods with cards that are out of packs just to check another box off of a reason they should rise in price. And Ismail Assar was a card we invested in, which was, about 26,000 coins when we picked him up. And I didn't sell him for 41,000 coins, which I probably just should have bought that card at 41, shouldn't I? I guess there's 2K tax at this price. Wouldn't be any profit. But we ended up buying them for 26,000 coins, and after he went out of packs, well, what happened was he just started slowly rising. He's a good card, and I think given the fact that Huang Hee-chan, by the way, just an extra trading tip for you guys, Huang Hee-chan might end up getting a Team of the Week card this week. That gets a strong link to Ismail Assar, so with that being said, and I want to double check and make sure I am correct about this, Huang Hee-chan did score 2 goals. Oh, that was for Wolves, though. Huh. I knew I was making a mistake. I always get Wolves and Watford mixed up. Excuse me for that, but still might actually affect the prices of those informs in the Premier League, but more so for players like Heung-min Son, who is a card that would get a strong link to Huang Hee-chan. Ismail Assar would only get a weak link, so excuse me for that. But we did trade with that Sar. We bought him out of packs for about 26k. I had like 10 of them, and then I ended up selling for about 39,000 coins when I did dump him, and I made over 10,000 coins per card on that, which was another 100,000 coins. And right now, we've got a lot of investments in Saul, Locatelli. We've got a few Richarlisons kind of hanging around. I'm not going to be making coins on Richarlison, but for the rest of these guys, I am hoping to be making coins. And some of those, this profit, guys, it came from just doing this. That was it. That was the whole trading method. List them up for more than what they go for and hope they sell to somebody who isn't paying attention or doesn't care about how many coins they spend. And that works pretty much every single time, at least a couple of bites. You know, at least a Locatelli will sell, at least a couple of Sauls will sell for 3,500 every single hour, especially if you have as many as I do. So it's a very effective trading method to just sell to lazy buyers. If you have cards on your transfer list, you need to be listing them at all times, guys. And that's going to be about it. It didn't take us all that long. We didn't go through all too many trading methods, but they were very effective when we used them. So hopefully, if you guys are trying to trade to 1,000,000 coins or something along those lines, this video helps you out a ton. And if it did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you made it to the end of the video, as always, I have something for you to comment down below to prove you made it to the end of the video so I can heart the real OGs that watch all the way through. And that, today, is going to be ugly fruit. Yes, it's a fruit. It's similar to Jabuta Badakata. Dude, I already forget how to pronounce that, the name of the fruit from the other day. But ugly fruit is also known as Jamaican Tangelo. So you can comment either one. Ugly fruit with an I, by the way. It's a citrus fruit that arose on the island of Jamaica. It looks like a lime to me. It's not. It really isn't an ugly fruit at all. I think they're being very harsh. Let me know in the comments what you think. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.